checked on our load, tightened some straps down, making sure nothing was cracked, bent, or broken. And we are headed to Paducah. So that is what I'm doing currently. It looks like we're about 4.5 hours. Be Central Time, so we'll get there roughly about 6 p.m. Central. They do have on-site parking, so I'll be staying there tonight. So I don't have to start my clock in the morning until we ready to rock and roll. So they said that they could not get to me today. The earliest was be 6:30 in the morning, which, okay. Then we are planning to go from Paducah to Newburgh, Indiana, pick up, take that to Bishopville, South Carolina, deliver that, go down to Conway, South Carolina, pick up some lumber, and make our way back to Vonore, Tennessee, or Lowe's. We'll get the lumber load. Then after that, it looks like I'm headed to the yard to get this Omnitrax taken out. It keeps on rebooting and shutting down, and it's almost cost me twice to go into violation on my hours of service because it takes so long to shut down and reboot, and whatever status that you're in, when it comes back on, that's the status that it stays in until you change it. And yeah, so that's our game plan for today, and let's get on down the road. Good morning. We are here in Paducah, and we are currently getting unloaded. You can see I'm inside the building here. They make me wait in the truck while they are unloading this tubing that I picked up in Birmingham, Alabama on Friday. Actually, Thursday night. So kept it over the weekend because they said they only took two tubing trucks a day, and on Friday I couldn't make my appointment because they kept me there for almost 6.5 hours. And then so when I took it home, then I couldn't deliver it on Monday because they had already had a couple of tubing trucks scheduled. So got here last night, stayed the night here on the property, and this morning about 7 o'clock he walked back over, and actually I was walking to him and I didn't realize he was the receiving guy, but got me right in the door, and he said evidently tubing prices are going crazy right now, so all their customers are ordering tubing. Said that he's running out of places to put it. The customers have ordered it so much, so seems like if demand's that high, they'd be taking a little bit more trucks than tubing trucks. But I guess if you ain't got no place to put it, you ain't got no place to put it. So, yep. And I got two big 40, or actually 9 big 40 beams, big tubing beams. I'm just watching this. You can see it right there. Using the chain on 2 ends. But after we leave out of here, we are headed to Newburgh. I hate walking in these steel, and really anything with steel, that dust is so thick. All right, let's see what we got here for. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to saved. Oh, right there, Newburgh. What's going on? But he wasn't responding. So it looks like we're 2.5 hours from Newburgh. Picking up, then yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Just looking through all my. That's weird. Keeps on like glitching on me for some reason. I ain't been doing that ever. I need to reboot it. Here we go. Plan a new trip. That's what we want. We want a new trip. Let's see what this one says. Sometimes, for some reason, once I get around 69 and 65 over there near Evansville, Indiana, Newburgh area, my Garmin wants to think that there's a weight issue. There we go. Nope. 232, exactly the same. Exactly the same. So we're going to pick up Newburgh, then we're going to head into Bishopville, South Carolina, which will be, I'll be delivering there tomorrow. Then I will be deadheading to Conway, South Carolina, which is about, I think it's 3 hours. Yeah, I think it's 3 hours to Conway. It's pretty close to Myrtle Beach, which I've told you guys several times. I've been there a couple times, but it's the guy that's the lazy dude that don't ever want to do nothing. He'll sit there and watch you get all your trailer ready while he could be going and getting the lumber that he needs, setting them down, going back. But He'll wait till you're finished watching you, then he'll go out and do his thing. Totally inefficient. Totally inefficient. But I don't pay the guy. So they said he's been there for like 10 years and he ain't gonna change, was what another forklift driver told me. So then once we head to...
Why don't you pull up just a little bit more?
Pull it?
That way we can come back. We're fixing to go up here and do a little huddle up. We'll be right back.
Okay.
So just pull up a little bit.
Okay, good deal. Wants me to pull up a little bit. So scooted up here. I don't know if you guys heard him, but they're about ready to go do a little team meeting, I guess, and then get the rest of it off of me. But after I leave Bishopville, going to Conway. After I leave Conway, I'm going to Vonore, Tennessee to deliver at the Lowe's distribution. And then once I get done there, I got to go to the terminal, and they're actually pulling this Omnitrax out and putting the Samsara in here. I've had really close issues with the Omnitrax, almost making me go into hours of service violation because it just randomly shuts off at any given time. And one of the times that I had came down the hill from Alcoa in Knoxville, and when I came down the hill, I was on drive time because of yard time. I was already out as far as my hours. Everything was equaling out. Didn't matter if I was using yard duty. I was still on the taking away on the clock because my 14 was running a little bit lower than my drive time. So I got down, wanted to hurry up and get down the hill to park to start my reset, and once I parked, it decided to reboot, and I only had like 20 minutes left on my drive time, and I think it came back on. I had like 2 minutes left, so super close. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if you're in violation, you're in violation. I mean, I don't know how. I was stopped for almost 20 minutes, but yet because it rebooted, and when it came back on, it came back on under my drive time because that was the last thing that it was on once it kicked off. So super frustrating. I did get me a little coffee thing in here, just for the single K-Pods, but I forgot my freaking coffee cup. I don't have any coffee cup. I don't have a cup. So a little disappointed in that, but once we get on the road, we'll grab a coffee cup from the truck stop and be in good shape. Yep, be in good shape. We got all fueled up yesterday too, so now we can just don't have to worry about fueling today, that we can just go grab this load and start running toward Newburgh and Bishopville. So let's see where we're at with the total load of where to. I think I got it saved in here on Conway. that's Conway, so that is Bishopville. Well, I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. I was just going to see what the hours going up there to Bishopville is from, I want to say almost 11 hours.